This master stroke is related to how to find the maximum real roots from any of the polynomial. Any of the polynomial of any degree. Degree here is immaterial. Degree is immaterial. Only we have to check the coefficient mathematical sign. Whatever coefficient of terms are there, that mathematical sign, it is positive or negative. I am not telling value also, only positive or negative. Then how to find the maximum real roots? And one thing, another point is there, if you are maximizing the number of real root, then opposite way you are minimizing the number of imaginative root also. Because any of the polynomials of n degree, it may be combination of real root and imaginative root. If you are taking the maximum real root, means minimum imaginative root. Or just opposite of that, if you are taking the maximum imaginary root, means minimum real number of roots. Then this is a part how to find the maximum real root or how to find the root of any polynomial of any degree. This is part of your algebra, and algebra polynomial is one of the big chapter, or you can say very important concept, because based on the polynomial, variety of topics are there and variety of the questions used to ask every year based on the polynomial question. 100% question will come. And finally it is merging with your geometrical pattern also, due to it is more important to understand the polynomial, about every format of polynomial and general equation of polynomial, how to find the root, how to find the sum of root, and what will be the nature of the curve. And that is one of the separate master stroke, how to find the positive and negative variation of polynomial once number of root are more than 3 or 4. If it is 2 or 3, then it is easy. You can put some certain value, or you can say you can take some random value, or based on that you will be able to find the just orientation of the curve. But if number of roots are more than 4 or more than 5, it is 4 or 5, or you can say it is 10 or maybe 12, then it is not easy to decide which area it will be positive, which area may be negative. Maybe few roots will be same, few roots will be not same. Means roots are repeating also, not repeating also. Then polynomial, you can say it is one of the most important area, and finding this master stroke we will able to learn how to find the root and how to find the maximum real root. That will give you very good idea how to deal with polynomial and how to reconnect the polynomial with geometry. Then just we'll try to understand what is polynomial and what is the here meaning of these all terminology like real root or these all. It is general or common technique for any polynomial of any degree. Here degree is immaterial. This technique is common. Total number of roots will be equal to degree of polynomial. That is a concept. If it is quadratic equation is there, the number of roots will be always 2. If any equation is cubic equation, means degree is 3, then root will be 3. If degree is 5, then root will be 5. Means whatever degree is there, that many roots will be possible. Then total roots you can just bifurcate in 2 types. It is real roots and imaginary roots. These two only we know, real number and imaginary number. Based on that, real roots and imaginary roots. Now only these two logic we have to understand. Like real roots, maximum what is possible and minimum what is possible. Same way imaginary root, maximum what is possible and minimum what is possible. But sum of these two will be always total roots, and total roots will be always equal to degree of polynomial. That is not going to change. Like degree is 7, then total root will be 7 only. It is not going to become 8 or 6. It is not going to become a 5 or 4. It will be always 7. But 7 again distribution. It is just a distribution. Total root like 6, just suppose 7, whatever we have taken 7, then 7 can be 1 plus 6 also, 2 plus 4 also, 3 plus 3 also. Anything can be possible. 1, like if 1 plus 6, then you can say 1 number of real root, 6 number imaginary root, this 2 number of real root, 4 number of this is just number distribution. You can say 1 number you are splitting in 2 parts. Then how many ways? You know already x plus y equal to 7. Then how many ways will be possible? 7 minus 1, 6 ways. If you are not taking 0. If you are not taking 0, these are all common sense. You understood. Now your understanding level is very much higher. You cannot say these all are a big thing. Immediately you will able to observe and you will able to put your brain. Then here it is just a distribution of number. Only thing, certain constraint will be there. Means maybe 6 will be possible, 4 will be possible, or 3 may not be possible. These only few constraints are there that we have to apply among all these feasible solutions. Then that will try to understand what is one of the constraint. One of the constraint is 0 also you have to consider it as a real root. Means 0 is a part of solution or not, that you have to check it. Another is imaginary root always will occur or always will be in the pair. Means imaginary root cannot be 1 or 3 or 5. Means here if this is imaginary root, it cannot be 1 or 3. It cannot be this solution of imaginary root. Imaginary root will be always in pair. Always will be in pair. 2 plus 3i. If 2 plus 3i one root is existing, then 2 minus 3i also will be existed. That is fundamental, or you can say this is basic criteria to become an imaginary root. Then you can say imaginary root will always will occur or always will be present in the form of 2k, means multiple of 2. Then imaginary root if we are taking, then 6 can be possible, 4 can be possible. this cannot be possible. Like that, we will put certain condition, and based on that, we will able to find the feasible condition for real root and maximum real root. Then here real root you can divide in three category: positive real root, zero, negative real root. That much only possible. That is only called real number line. That is our best friend RNL. Then here real roots, what will be the maximum value, and accordingly we will able to maximize what will the positive real root, maximum positive real root, maximum negative real root. These anyway fixed. Zero is fixed. Zero is just a counting. Zero is a solution or not. Then maybe 1 or maybe 0. Means here it is a number of solution. Zero is a not solution. It is a number of solution. Means 0 is part of solution or not. 0 is a root or not. If 0 is a root or not, then only two solution can be possible. Either yes or no. If it is yes, then number of real root will increase by 1. If it is no, then it will be only sum of positive and negative real roots. Then based on this, we will able to maximize. Then just in shortcut, we can write real roots will be equal to positive plus 0 plus negative root. If real root is maximum, then positive real root also will be maximum, negative real root also will be maximum. Similarly, minimum also can be defined. Now, based on that, we can understand total roots will be equal to real root plus imaginary root, because beyond these two number, third number is not defined. Mathematicians are not able to define third category of number beyond that real and imaginary. Still so many you can say thousand year happened to development of mathematics, but still only two type of numbers are there, broad category, real number and imaginary number. Based on that only full mathematics is there. And finally we will see, then it is basically based on the counting 1 2 3 4. Then here real root and imaginary root. Then here total root will be fixed for a polynomial. Any polynomial if you are taking, then for that polynomial this total root will be fixed. That will be equal to their degree of polynomial. This only can be vary, whatever I told, that is distribution, real root plus imaginary root. One case will be there, real root will be maximum, that time imaginary root will be minimum, or if real root is minimum, then imaginary root will be maximum. These two only possibilities there. Now just we'll try to understand whatever our constraint is there. Number of imaginary root always occur in pair, means just you can take 2 into I, means always it will be the form of 2i or 2k or 2n, whatever is there, but always it will be a multiple of 2. It will be appear in the form of pair. Number of real root can be anything, 0 1 2 3, whatever will be possible. Then number of real roots can be anything possible, maybe 0 1 2 3 4, whatever. I am not writing here number 0 1 2 3. What I am writing here, counting of real roots, means number of real roots can be 0, can be 1, can be 2, can be 3, anything, means odd number, even number or 0, anything will be possible. 0 number of real root also can be possible, means if any polynomial is having degree 4, then all 4 may be imaginary root. But one thing is sure, if degree of polynomial is odd, then at least one real root will be existed, because imaginary root will be always in pair, always will be in the form of, always in the multiple of 2. Like just suppose if degree is 5, then maximum 4 imaginary root only can be possible, because in the form of pair, 2 into 2 means 4 only can be possible, means one at least real root will be there. I am not telling maximum, I am telling at least one real root will be there. This you just try to understand, because here just counting of number or number of solution or number of root here and there, many of the students will do mistake many times. Because it is just counting, little mistake here there, then one number or two number may be plus minus, and whatever you will do, you will get the number after doing the mistake, that also will be given in option choices. Then what will happen, you will tempted to mark. Once you got the solution, like number of solution you got 11 is given in your option choices, then what will happen, you will mark it. You will understand, okay, 11 I got, 11 is given already, but maybe real number of maybe actual solution will be 10 or maybe 9 or maybe 12. Then these all area you should be careful, you should avoid the mistake. Easy question, you should avoid the mistake. These all mistakes should not happen during your mock test or during your actual CAT also. Then how to maximize and how to minimize number of real roots or imaginary root, that only we'll try to understand in next 2 to 3 minutes, and afterwards we'll take 1-2 example and we will able to just finish this master stroke. Then this master stroke, this technique, this tool mainly related to maximum number of real roots. Just try to understand maximum number of real roots, means that much maximum can be possible, less than that can be. Just suppose any of the equation, if you are getting maximum number of real root is 5, then it is not 100% sure it will be always 5, but 5 is the maximum cap. Number of real root cannot go beyond 5. It may be 5, it may be 4, it may be 3, anything will be possible, depends on the number of imaginary root. Then just will take y equal to fx, it is given one of the polynomial of any degree. Then how to find the maximum maximum number of real roots, we have to check maximum number of positive real root and maximum number of negative real root, and we have to check 0 is a part or not. We have to add all, that only will give. How to get the positive real root? Maximum positive root, only you have to just check number of mathematical sign change, nothing else. If whatever equation has given or whatever polynomial has given, that mathematical sign for every term whatever given, it is changing, means -2 +2 -+2 how many time it has changed, that many number of maximum positive root will be possible. How much simple? Very simple. Means you can say coefficient of terms of equation or function. This very complicated thing I simplified in very lucid way. You have to just count the mathematical sign and you have to check it is changing or not. If it is changing, how many times it has changed? Then seeing this one, how much time it will take? How many second? I am not asking minute. Always my discussion will be in terms of second. Afterwards, you just move from left to right like equation has written. We'll take one example, then it will be more clear. Just move from left to right and look consecutive terms coefficient sign, means consecutive sign, like 5x square plus 3x plus 5x square positive sign, 3x positive plus 2 again positive. This sign only you have to check. It is 5x square or 3, it is coefficient 5 है 3 है, कुछ इससे कोई लेना देना नहीं है. ये प्लस है या माइनस है बस उतना ही सोचना है. This is plus or this is minus. After plus, if any minus is there, then it is sign change. After minus again plus is there, sign change. If same mathematical sign is there, no sign change. Then we have to count only mathematical sign change, not total mathematical sign. Just try to mind it again. Don't count total number of mathematical sign. Okay, 3 plus or 4 minus है तो 7 हो गया, नहीं. How many times it has changed from one to another, means plus to minus or minus to plus, that will check it. Then that will give you the positive maximum number of positive real root. Same way, in place of x you just put minus x. In function or in this polynomial, in place of x you just put minus x, and afterwards new equation will come, and that equation again you have to do the same exercise whatever you have done for positive root, means number of mathematical sign change, how many time it is changing from left to right, just to check consecutive terms coefficient sign. Then these two, and afterwards third is you have to just check 0 is a root or not. How you can check? Either substitute x equal to 0, x equal to 0. If x equal to 0 you are getting the 0, means 0 is a root. If otherwise, you can say just look constant term is there or not. If constant, whatever last term, generally last term will be constant term, like 3x cube plus 5x square plus 9x plus 7. This 7 what is there? Constant term, because it is not multiplied with any of the variable, any of the power format of variable, then it is a constant term. If constant term is available, constant term is there, then 0 cannot be a root. Then 0 cannot be a root. If constant term is not there, then only you can say 0 will be root. Then only just observe last term, there constant term or not there. If it is not there, 0 will be a root. If it is there, 0 cannot be root. Only two possibility. Here we are counting 0 is root or not, means only one solution we are counting, means in real number of roots you have to add one number of solution or not. Then real root maximum, you can say it is a first plus second plus 3. What is first? First is positive real root maximum, and second is 0 you can say, and third is your negative real root. Then accordingly we can understand or find the number of you can say imaginative root also. Like total root is fixed or a polynomial, like here real root, if it is maximized, then accordingly we have to minimize imaginary root. And if real root is minimized, not think like this, you just try to think just opposite way, it will be more interesting. Like real root you maximize, then accordingly imaginary root will be minimized. Now if imaginary root you maximize, then accordingly real root will minimize, because imaginary root you can maximize only in the form of 2k only in the form, means you have to take in the form of a multiple of 2. Just we'll take one example. Whatever we have learned, it will become very clear. If you have not gone through example, then so many theoretical points will create confusion. Y equal to x to the power 7 minus 2x to the power 6 plus 3 into x to the power 5 plus 9x plus 3, it is given one function fx. Then here fx, what we have to observe? Only thing we have to observe here, mathematical sign of each and every term. This x to the power 7, what is mathematical sign? If it is nothing as given here, means positive only. This is understood. Then positive, next is negative, positive, positive, positive. Don't think these all red color is negative sign. No, just I highlighted due to I removing. Then maybe after some time we will think it is plus minus, plus minus, plus minus. It is not plus minus. Then it is plus, it is minus, it is plus, it is plus plus. Same thing we are counting here. Plus, minus, plus, plus, plus. This I have written. Now we have to check the number of sign change. Plus to minus or minus to plus. How many time? Here plus to minus, one time. Again minus to plus, two time. Again here plus to plus, no change. Plus to plus, no change. Next, no change. Then you can say total number of change are 2 only. 2 times sign has changed, either plus to minus or minus to plus. Anything. Only change is main important. Now f minus x. what you have to do? You put in place of x minus x. Then what will happen here? Wherever power odd is there, that sign will change. Wherever power even is there, that sign will not change. This is common concept. Minus 1 to the power odd, it will be odd, or you can say minus 1, and minus 1 to the power even, it will be a plus 1. Then here power is 7. Earlier sign was plus, it will become minus. Then here it was minus, it will become minus only. Here it was plus, it will become minus. All are changing. And here it was plus, it will also change minus because power is 1. Where it will change the sign? Here, here, and here. 3 place it will change. 3 place it will become plus 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 to minus minus minus. And this automatically it was minus, and last one is plus. Then just from left to right you check sign change is happening or not. Minus 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 minus. Only one sign change. Minus to plus means only one. F0 equal to 3 means 0 is not a root, or directly you can say constant term is there means 0 cannot be root. Total root will be 7 because 7 is a degree of this polynomial. 7 is a degree of this polynomial. Then this 7 is fixed. This 7 is fixed. This 7 cannot change. But these 7 can be distributed between two type of root, real root and imaginary root in different way. Then real root maximum, it will be 3. It is 3. Just you can check 2 plus 1, it is 3. Means total real root maximum can be 3 only possible. If it is 3 only possible, then imaginary root minimum will be 7 minus 3, 4. Means 4 imaginary root is required. 4 imaginary root is required. Minimum. Now just we'll think in reverse way. Imaginary root maximum, how much is possible? 6. Because total is 7 and it should be appear in pair, then maximum it can go 6. 3 pairs. 3 pairs can be possible. Means real root minimum 1 is possible. Means minimum 1 real root will be certain. Or you can say just a general way, if any of the alien of the polynomial of degree which is odd number, then minimum 1 number of real root will be existed. This all you can just understand based on the common sense, and you can improve your understanding level. Means any of the polynomial where degree is odd, like 5, 7, 9, 11, whatever is their degree. If it is odd, then minimum 1 number of real root will be always possible. You cannot say not a single number of real root is possible. Means at least that curve or that graph will cut x-axis at one point. That is meaning of real root. Means that curve should cross at least real number line at one point, or they should cross the x-axis at one point. Then any of the odd degree of polynomial, it will at least cut x-axis at one point. Maybe more than one will be possible. Depends on the condition or depends on the number of imaginary root, but at least one will be there. And based on that logical type of questions used to ask in CAT, these are a logical based question. They will give condition and they will give 4 option choices. That also will be given in a statement type. Then it will be sometimes it's confusing how it will change from 1 can be there, 2 can be there, 2 cannot be there, 3 can be possible. These all will be a part of this this master stroke, and based on that just I will reconnect with the number. Like total root is equal to real root plus imaginary root, then 7 can be equal to 3 plus 4. What is this one? Real root maximum. Real root maximum was 3. This is your maximum. Then you can say this is minimum. Now this is minimum, this is maximum. How you can say? In just reverse way. Just reverse way how you can say? This is maximum because imaginary root will be always appear in the pair. Then only maximum 3 pair can be taken because total is 7 only. Less than 7, maximum is 6. Or you can say, if you are not understanding in pair, just to understand in simple way, even number. Whatever degree is there, total root is there. Less than that, what is the highest even number? Less than 7, 6 is highest number. Then 6 can be maximum imaginary root. Then 1 can be a minimum real root. In between, one solution can be possible. Like real root is 2 and this is 5. Is it possible? Not possible. Why it is not possible? Imaginary root 5 cannot exist. Imaginary root 5 cannot exist. Imaginary root can be here. For this particular polynomial, it can be either 2, 4 or 6. 2, 4 or 6. Only 3 possibilities are there. If imaginary root we are taking 2, 4 or 6, then corresponding real number of root can be here 5 because 5 plus 2 should be 7, 3 and here 1. Then these 2 possibility only there, or you can say 3 set of solution only can be possible. If 3 set of solution is possible, then this here 5 and 2 again not possible, because based on this technique or based on this master stroke we have learned this maximum real number of root is possible 3 only. In this case of polynomial, this 5, this distribution of number is not possible based on the constraint. Means only 3 and 1 and here 4 and 6. Only 2 set of solution is possible for this polynomial. How much interesting? Logically it is very good, and it can be connected based on your word based problem and situation based problem, and variety of questions are coming based on that. Just I will give you one sample. This I have not written in very high level of logic. I have written in the number format. If same question I will write in the sentence format in option choices, then it will become very difficult. Very difficult. Chances will be there. 80% chances will be there. You will do the mistake. Then here find the real root in given equation. Whatever equation was there, that same thing. X to the power 7. What they are told? Real root. Then option is given 4, 1, 3, 2. More than 1. What will be answer? More than 1. More than 1, because real root 1 and 3 both are possible. Then you can say if both are possible means more than one choices are possible. This is real number of root. Now same way question can be asked, find which number of real roots are not possible. Which number of real roots are not possible? Then here 4 is not possible. No. 2 is not possible. Then here if which number of real roots are not possible, then 2 is not possible. Why? Because only 1, 3, 5 can be. Out of these 3 set also 5 is not possible because 3 is the maximum cap. 3 is the maximum cap. Then 1 and 3 only can be possible. 2 cannot possible. 4 cannot possible. Why 4 cannot possible? Because if you will take the number of real root equal to 4, then imaginary root will become 3. And imaginary root 3 cannot exist. It should be always exist in the multiple of 2. Then 2 and 4 cannot possible. Means again answer will be more than 1. If same set of option choices given, then for both question answer will be more than 1. This is, you can say, very simplest logical flow based on this concept, but very high level of question also will be there, and it is one of the very important point to connect algebra number together in the form of polynomial to understand the distribution, or you can say PNC, distribution, number and polynomial together. And this rule, by the way, some books it is called Descartes rule. Just if you want to know the rule, this basic theorem, then many of the books it is written Descartes theorem. What is Descartes theorem? Descartes theorem will define how to find the maximum number of real root. Okay, then this master stroke, one of the important point in your preparation and one of the important area to link between 3 major chapters. 3 major chapter means PNC, number and algebra.